Nigga, yeah. Nigga, yeah. I ain't get to pick my takeover here too.
God damn.
No, right? That ass.
Young boy.
And I'm only a 60. Damn, I should have changed my takeover. They quick. Come out the paint, god damn. Move around. You ain't gotta stand directly in the paint. Okay. Take a shot. God damn, shoot the ball. You have to take it back 19. Shoot the ball. Shoot the fucking ball. Damn. They can't shoot. Can't shoot the fucking ball. He got me caught up in this shit. You trash. Who won? I'm on my bed. bullshit. What about? People. What?
15-17. Check it.
Oh, Craig, why you doing me like that? Don't shoot that. Come on, man. I put you on the baby. So. It's not hard to stop that nigga. Saucy.
Hey.
Shake and bake.
God, yeah. I want to hear you win again.
Is he still hooping?
No. Them niggas play against each other.
Very good.
Nah, they both playing. You know, Zion lost to his man. Yeah. That nigga dropped both his ass up. Good shot.
I thought y'all had hurt too.
See, this year I was waiting for like a lot of people. Like, it's like people that's but this year, like, see, man, only if we had some of the goats still. I would use face. And it's two other niggas from Cleveland. That niggas ain't they ain't no big stars. Man, you got Bron ain't coming back to November. No, they won.
I'm saying,
Did they win? Okay. Cleveland could have won the game. They're gonna have their two other pieces. They probably would have beat that.
I want to say for the shoot. 89. Let go. Let roll. Where my phone is? You forget some things, Rick?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up.
My phone is dead too. I might need this.
They leave you a dog. I may sled. Ew.
This man said leather. Look.
Reaction shit.
Well, easily applied, Ray. Try not to roll into your thing, but your charger. Plate thing. It's right behind it. Sure.
We're moving back.
I'll just let you know.
We're moving back, Ray.
We're moving forward.
We're moving side to side, Ray.
No,
Moving side to side.
no, that is not what's happening.
That's exactly what happened. I'm not moving at all. No, I'm not.
Learn. Did you hear about a Jet 2 holiday?
Nothing beats it. Tell you. Can't wait for my next
Going on the 30th. Being the A, cutting up.
thing. We'll call that Saturday. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do if I do.
Let me know.
Man.
You never let me know.
I ain't calling it this Saturday. Hold up. What's this Saturday? What is this Saturday? Is this the last week before I'm finished?
No, next week.
Okay.
So yeah, practice.
That makes sense.
So what, you gonna try to call up all of them?
Yeah. Basically.
It's the 23rd.
My bad.
It's gonna be the 24th. Your mind, where your keys at? Why is you sending me Popeye's coupon with no money? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Oh my gosh, it's not making sense. Not making sense.
Your mind. Ain't this your yard? Yeah. Yeah. I'm finna go to the mall.
Yeah. Where's she at? Work? Yeah, work.
Cause I ain't coming home just to be her fucking errand boy and then give her the car back. She got me fucked up. Does that make sense? I ain't going home just to be her errand boy and she take the car as soon as I give her what she wants. Because then I'm gonna be stuck. I'm gonna have my ass stuck back at the house. In that car.
So they Carlos, I'm done.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Oubre out there with Embiid. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. There's Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Duren. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Well, Greg, we know it is Pete. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Pistons on defense. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Thompson against George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Ausar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
He misses the free throw.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Ausar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Maxey. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Brendan Watford's checked in for Oubre. Quentin Grimes comes in for Edgecombe. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid wide open. It's good from about 19 feet.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris inside. Watford on him. Harris misses.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 3. Harris looking it over. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points here for Jalen Duren. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Actually out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Andre Drummond, and there's Gordon, and it's Watford into the 4th. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's Stewart. Pass to LeVert. Here's Sasser. Goes up on the wing. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 4. Maxey in the corner. And here is Drummond. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Maxey. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Are you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg? And some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin. I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Kevin, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Paul George in for Trendon Watford. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Jones. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. 1:50 left in the first half. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And Duren slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Grimes with it, guarded by Robinson. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. with a contested shot.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Thompson inside. Defended by Gordon. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Maxey in the corner. Rebound, Detroit. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Pistons making a change here. Robinson hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now Edgecombe. George finds Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The 76ers leading by 7. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Clock at 6. Maxey kicks to George. Over Thompson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Cunningham against Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pass to Duren. A shot off that time. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. Here's Maxey. Oubre for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Oubre's got himself on the board with three there.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. And Detroit with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. Here's Maxey. He's got 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Embiid against Duren. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Duren sets the screen for Thompson. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Oubre comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oubre, a screen on Duren. Three-pointer by Embiid. The shot, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Harris. Thompson fires. Missed on the 3. Now George showing the moves down low.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside George. Embiid inside. Duran's on him.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
First team foul.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout for the Sixers. And get out. Start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 11. Robinson with it. Cunningham right side. Here's Duran. Thompson outside. The three doesn't go. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. And Harris will pull it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 11. Now George. Maxey looking it over. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Duran pulls it down. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, following only 3 points. Harris, he finishes with a one-handed dunk. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Thompson. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson. The three is off. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it's seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. All right, let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
Hey, 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Stephon Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Champagnie at the 3. And for Memphis, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Morant runs point with KCP to his side, and it's Landale in at the 5. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Champagnie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Wells. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Landale with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Caldwell Pope. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Landale. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. Landale defending. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Over to the wing. And here's Morant outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Unable to get that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Jackson. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's John Conchar. Then there's Vince Williams. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well,
Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Memphis on the other end.
Nice to see Johnson being flexible and versatile on that offensive end, going after that little mid-range look.
Conchar outside. Pass to Jackson. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Here's McLaughlin. Johnson on the wing. Here's McLaughlin. Still without a bucket. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you, B.A.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Spurs trail by 3. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. Although nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. A line change here for San Antonio. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Landale. Now here's Wells. Going inside from 6 feet away. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Vassell. It's Barnes on the wing. Caldwell Pope against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Grizzlies lead by 3. Outside Morant. Floater. Morant fights through contact inside.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Memphis ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not enough. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, it's exciting. A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Inside, here's Vassell, and the basket is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. 16 feet out, and Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Castle. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
A minute 4 left to play in the third. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Wembanyama. Landale defending. Out to the right wing. Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 4-point game over Castle. No good. A bit long that time. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 is up. Morant with a defensive effort. Down low. Over Castle. And that one's good. Morant. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. And it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Jackson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell, 19-footer is good.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Jackson with a screen on Castle.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Caldwell Pope against Vassell. Here's Jackson. Fires a three. Money from three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Spurs trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Wemby. They swipe it. Morant looking for an opening. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, the three doesn't go. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Some of the play development, Barnes got out in front to get the score.
Memphis leading by 3. Outside Morant. Here's the teardrop. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Barnes. To tie it up. Ooh, it misses. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Vassell against Caldwell Pope. Here's Castle. Beyond the arc. It's money from deep.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Morant, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Second personal foul. 13. At the line for Memphis, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From deep, can't get the 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Jaren Jackson out there with Jock Landale. And it's Morant in at the point.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama fires. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver.
Morant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Wembanyama! Oh, the slick fadeaway. Silky smooth.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
Morant. Castle pulls it down. Spurs lead by 3. Now Wembanyama lets loose for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Wells from deep. No good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It falls.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Morant. Wembanyama rips down the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama. 2 shots.
good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Memphis calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Jackson against Barnes. Morant.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
middle, 7 foot even, number 20, Alex Saab. At the other guy, 6'3", number 3, C.J. You're watching the Wizards. Head coach is Brian Keith. And your Washington Wizards.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, they've got Carlton Carrington. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's McCollum in at the 1. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. But that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win. And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Outside, George. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Right wing. Ball against McCollum. Ball, the pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Middleton. Saw. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Here's Carrington. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington no good. George against Bridges. The rebound by Middleton. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carrington finds Middleton. McCollum feeling it out a bit. George with the screen on Ball. McCollum no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Here's Carrington. Following the score by Charlotte. Shots good by Middleton.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the 3 ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Back to Middleton. From past the arc. The Hornets pull it in. And here is Ball. Seconds left. Chalk up 2 there.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Johnson is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Marvin Bagley and it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Knipple comes in for Pat Connaughton. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Sexton. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. .143 left in the first half. Pass to Johnson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And he knocks down the first one. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
He makes 1 of 2 that time. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Kept alive. Hornets leading by 12. Pass the ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Ball, the bounce pass. Pass to Diabate. And here is Ball. It's hauled in by George.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
From deep, Johnson, good on the triple. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Outside, Ball. shot. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. There's thinking about the shot. You were so close. Let's hear it for our participant.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court for Charlotte, at the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Kneppel. And it's Diabate in at the center position. Basket counts.
That board looked easy for Shaw at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Carrington. Middleton outside. Sarr with the screen on Miller. For 3, Middleton. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bridges outside. There's the pick for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kneppel. A three-pointer off the mark. The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee with the break. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from George. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Here's Ball with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
McCollum outside. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We got Chris Middleton. Carlton Carrington is out there with McCollum. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Saar in at the center, walking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. McCollum fires. Does not go in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Ball surveying the defense. Just 5 on the clock. Nice use of the glass on the finish. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Middleton outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. A second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Bridges. Miller outside. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, falling away. Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Wizards dancer.
McCollum against Ball. Got it!
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Hornets leading by 9. Outside Bridges. Now Ball. Puts up the 3. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Basketball.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. McCollum. Ball with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Miller shoots the 3. That one misses. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And that one is good.
From Chris Middleton.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sideline. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Vinny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Sharp in at 2 guard. And for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Camara. To the inside. Klingon. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Brunson against Holiday. 2 points. That one goes.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And here's Portland. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Pounds with the creativity and explosiveness.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers.